Afternoon, guys. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon here on a Friday. And it's the 11th of March, 2022. We were Chance, Rosamond, California. What's going on, guys? So, you're probably wondering, why'd you click this video on here to see what the hell is going on with the title and everything else? If you were actually interested in stuff like that, you would have been able to see a channel that would be putting you through your paces here concerning about your mental stamina, not to mention if you'll be able to deal with a schmuck like me. I'm not here to warp or brainwash people. I just pour out my heart and soul and my knowledge on this channel here concerning about how a mentally challenged, sorry son of a bitch like myself is going through shit. Of course, you have your different ideas of what that is. Me, on the other hand, I'm experiencing it myself. Been going through it all my life, and nobody else picked up on the damn thing, not even my family or doctors. You gotta love the medical establishment. Give me 1 second here. Didn't want to blast out your eardrums with a sneeze. For some of you who actually know me, you think I'm pretty well adjusted half the time in the first place, but you never knew the rest of the history of what's going on until you delve deeper and deeper into the channel to find out. And then you're going to be questioning yourself and then questioning me. That's fine. That's why I want. But the thing is, what I'm telling is my own story, my own autobiography, as it will, my own mental challenges I've been dealing with for the past decade or so, or even more so than that. And it's gotten harder and harder to deal with these things over the past several years at this point, in dealing with grief, pain, loss, anxiety, depression, all without the help of getting shrinks to confuse the living crap out of me, which I'll probably be seeking out pretty shortly. And not to mention medications that they'll be pumping into my system in order to really get me screwed over, that I couldn't even think straight or act straight. And since I have my mind working at it as it is right now, it's without having the subconscious trying to attack it. It's without having my own flare-ups driving me crazy. When you lose people that are important to you in your life, when you lose family, surrogate mothers, when you lose relatives, and you're not allowed to mourn them like crazy. People keep telling you just to move on, just to move on. Well, I've come across communities out there on social media that kind of says to that idea, and I agree with them. You have to go through your emotions. You have to express them. You have to delve and dive into them to see what the hell's going on. The reason why I do all these videos, just in case. If I happen to lose my mind, and I happen to pick the wrong choice in my life, which would be the final one, at least everything else is out there for testament and testimony. At least to let people know how the hell I lived, or try to live in the first place. It's not that easy. It never is. Because I'm dealing with my own damn self, and it's my own worst nightmare. Especially when I'm dealing with all the darker pain that keeps oozing out. I mean, when I lost Ma, the cracks are there. When I lost my surrogate mother, Mary Dolores Butros Reeve, that was just waiting for the barriers to be broken with a wind, with just a little bit of a breeze. And then my brother dies, and then I died. I wasn't reborn. I'm a patchwork right now, emotionally and spiritually. Physically, I've still been here, except dealing and surviving with life on life's terms, and it hasn't been so easy. It's the reason why I do all the videos in the first place, to express the pain. And I I sound at times lucid because when I have periods of lucidity, I can communicate effectively that way. Usually, when I'm napping and I wake up, I'm a little sharp. My subconscious is beaten back a bit or sleeping. My consciousness is able to push forward and I'm able to function. But keep this in mind that mental health is no pussycat. It's not a wimp. It's not a fallacy. It's not a white lab coat syndrome. It's real. It's real. It may not be as solid matter in front of you, but it doesn't matter. It's the subconscious and it's the soul that's still at work, that's still hurting, smarting, and makes itself known through physical acts and actions and behaviors that people would look at you and say, "Are you all right?" The only thing you could do is lie to them and say, "Yes, I'm fine," when actually you're not fine. You're totally screwed up. You're hurting inside. Some people have the strength just to keep fighting back the pain as much as they can and say, "I'm all right, I'm fine, just leave me the hell alone." When they really actually wanted a damn hug at that time, just to get the shit started, just to get the tears rolling, so they can get through that particular cycle because it hurts too damn badly to tell the next person. Otherwise, you're lying to yourself and lying to everybody else about it. You think you're weak? I thought I am weak, and I think I still am, but I'm still functioning because I had to learn how to compartmentalize everything else and watch the whole damn thing go thought on the other side because there's no backing to it. There's no wall to keep the pain up, to keep it walled in and encapsulated to where I can't deal with it anymore. I can function as a robot, I can. As a happily go functioning robot. Or a moody, isolating son of a bitch. As for some of my family and friends out there, the genetic bloodline and also the extended family who tried to adopt me but then kind of dissipated in the wind. Look, I'm still struggling for survival and I know you guys are still doing it too. Stop kidding ourselves. We all have to keep compartmentalizing some of the pain so we can keep functioning forward, but let us not deny it that we still need each other. We still need each other. I need connections, support, strength. I need to know I'm not alone. It's one thing to hear it from other strangers out there who are going through the hurt and pain of their own lost loved ones. I know. I get messages like that. And I get the little emoticons for that. What I look forward towards is getting messages from the bloodline and from my extended family out there to tell me I'm not alone. And that's the hardest damn thing for me to do. Right now, real life is telling me something that I have to put you on pause. Otherwise, I'm going to have a dog that's going to do something on the ground here. Anyway, almost in conclusion on this one. Don't get the impression that I am 100% all the time. Don't get the impression that I am still a functional human being, because half the time I'm not. The physical manifestations that the mental health has been getting me under has been sleep deprivation left and right, where I'm barely keeping awake in college courses that I still need to do to graduate left and right. I still have the pain in my body, even from that tire drop from a supervisor nearly a decade ago. I still carry it. Not to mention the PTSD of seeing my life flash before my eyes and uncovering other symptoms that I've had throughout my lifetime. The reason why I do all the videos. The reason why I explore my past the way I have been. Yes, I have been talking about controversial situations to keep my mind sharp as I can regarding current situations we're going into over the past several years concerning about the political and biological nature of our world changing upside down. And now a possible World War III that's going to be changing everything else. If it doesn't do anything for my stress level, I don't know what else will. Currently, I'm still functioning. Have I been a good, happy boy? No. I survived. Since losing my mother and my brother and my surrogate mother a long while ago, and I will say that again, it has changed my life drastically. There's no blame, there's just statement there. And I have to function, and I have to deal, and I have to cope. And I have always loved him and always will, including my bloodline and extended family, even though they don't share it as much or say as much. But for those who are familiar with me, well, I guess you guys are okay too, I think. Anyway, I hope you learned something more about my life. If it happens to come to the point where I'm going to be doing a last log, it'll probably be because circumstances beyond my control that I'll have to do a last log. But for now, this isn't the last log. At least I don't think so anyway. So I still will fill up my channel with nonsensical information over there to drive both data, actually both Google and YouTube crazy. I probably will get 0 followers, and that's alright. Or 0 subscribers. Even better, if I can maintain that one, that's going to be fun. But if I happen to get any more subscribers or any more followers, I'm going to be losing my mind. If I haven't lost it already. Damn. Lost it a long time ago, so I'm screwed on that one, aren't I? Holy crap, I can't win for losing, can I? For those who are on Facebook, who actually clicked onto this doomsday device here, be warned, your sanity is threatened. Your knowledge about me will be wasted. It will never again be the same when you keep looking at me. There, I warned you.